Top doctors reveal the exercise that boosts erectile health after 50. There is a moment many men over 50 quietly experience but rarely talk about. The realization that energy, blood flow, and confidence in certain areas do not feel the same as they once did. The surprising truth is that this shift is not just about aging. It is often a reflection of circulation, muscle strength, and daily movement patterns that slowly change over the years without being noticed. Recently, top wellness experts have pointed to one particular exercise that helps support male vitality more effectively than many supplements or complicated routines. And the reason behind it is far simpler than most expect. It turns out the pathway to better performance, stronger stamina, and renewed confidence begins not in secret formulas, but in strengthening a specific area of the body that rarely gets proper attention. Today's video breaks down exactly why this exercise works, how it influences overall circulation, and why men over 50 have been calling it a confidence restorer. And the best part is that this technique requires no equipment, no gym membership, and can be done almost anywhere without anyone noticing. Pelvic floor activation. Pelvic floor activation often surprises men because it sounds like something usually discussed in women's health. Yet the truth is that this group of muscles plays a huge role in supporting circulation, nerve communication, and firmness. Over the years, the pelvic floor naturally weakens from sitting too long, reduced physical activity, or gradual changes in hormone balance. And when this area loses strength, the entire system that supports erectile function becomes less responsive. This exercise works because it focuses on tightening and strengthening the base muscles that help channel blood flow where it needs to go, almost like reinforcing the foundation of a house, so everything above it stays supported. Many men report feeling a noticeable boost in firmness, stamina, and control after practicing consistently. And the increased confidence comes from understanding that the body still responds strongly when given the right stimulation. Instead of pushing the body hard in traditional workouts, pelvic floor activation uses slow, precise tightening to rebuild strength from within. And the results often feel smoother and more natural than expected. Once men learn how to activate these muscles correctly, daily movement, posture, and even walking feel more stable because the entire lower body becomes better supported. Why doctors highlight this exercise? Experts emphasize this exercise because it improves circulation in an area that depends almost entirely on strong blood flow for proper function. And the pelvic floor acts like a natural pump that helps keep everything working efficiently. When these muscles weaken, the body struggles to maintain pressure, and blood flow slows just enough to make a noticeable difference in performance and responsiveness. This exercise helps retrain the body to hold and channel blood properly, making everything feel more youthful and reactive again. Doctors appreciate it because it is gentle, safe, and easy to learn. And men who practice it often describe feeling more awake and present in their lower body rather than disconnected or sluggish. The simplicity is what makes it so powerful, because men do not need heavy workouts or complicated equipment, just slow tightening and controlled releasing done throughout the day. The improvement builds gradually, almost subtly at first, and then begins to feel like noticeable progress that comes from the body itself, relearning how to function strongly. How it supports daily strength after 50. As men cross 50, muscle responsiveness shifts, circulation patterns change, and long sitting hours can weaken areas that once worked effortlessly, which is why this exercise has been gaining attention for offering strength without strain. Pelvic floor activation increases the firmness of the lower body, helping men feel more grounded, more stable, and more coordinated in everyday movements, from walking to climbing stairs to standing for long periods. This stronger foundation makes the circulation system respond more quickly, which is why many men report that they feel more confident, more capable, and more connected to their physical energy. The best part is that the exercise takes only a few seconds at a time, making it easy to practice discreetly while sitting at a desk, watching television, or riding in a car. Over time, the muscles grow more toned, the body begins to respond faster, and men often say they feel like they got their spark back without needing intense routines or exhausting workouts. Why consistency matters more than intensity. What makes this exercise so effective is not dramatic effort, but steady repetition, because the pelvic floor responds better to frequent reminders than occasional heavy strain. Men who Practice just a few squeezes several times a day. Begin to notice that their control increases, their confidence rises, and their lower body feels stronger and more supported. The improvement does not come from forcing the muscles, but from training them gently and consistently until they naturally tighten and relax with better coordination. Many men over 50 appreciate this because it fits easily into daily routines, making it accessible for those who do not enjoy intense gym sessions or physically demanding workouts. Additional movements that support pelvic strength. While the core exercise focuses directly on the pelvic floor, supporting movements such as hip lifts, slow squats, and gentle core tightening add even more strength because they build the surrounding muscles that help stabilize the area. These movements increase blood flow to the hips, glutes, and lower abdomen, making the entire region feel more alive and active instead of stiff or tired. Men often notice that walking feels easier, getting up from a chair feels more fluid, and even general stamina improves because the body is no longer fighting against weak support structures. What is interesting is that these simple movements create an internal chain reaction where posture improves, breathing deepens, and circulation runs more efficiently. Breathing control training. Deep breathing control training has become another powerful addition recommended by top wellness experts because it naturally increases oxygen flow, relaxes the body, and supports better circulation to the lower regions in a way that feels effortless but deeply effective. Many men do not realize how much shallow breathing becomes a habit after 50, especially during stress, long sitting hours, or periods of low energy. And this reduced breathing limits the oxygen that blood carries throughout the body. When slow, intentional breaths are practiced, expanding the belly, holding gently, and releasing steadily, the blood vessels open, the muscles loosen, and the circulation system becomes noticeably more responsive. This improved oxygen flow allows the body to feel calmer and more awake, and many men find that it enhances both stamina and confidence because the entire lower body receives stronger, more consistent blood flow. If any part of this resonated or explained something that never quite made sense before, dropping a comment helps others realize they are not alone in dealing with these changes after 50. This exercise is one of the simplest ways to support lower body strength, confidence, and circulation without needing intense fitness routines. Tapping like helps this information reach more men who could benefit from a small but powerful daily technique, and subscribing brings more deep, helpful health breakdowns right into the feed. And sharing this video with someone who might appreciate a confidence boost could make a bigger difference than expected.